Good morning, everybody. Not seeing much yet. All right, let me tell you what's going on. The only thing I have in play right now is FNGR. FNGR. I just literally put that on. I'm not seeing a ton of opportunities yet, but I think that's going to change here after the opening. I'm not real excited about FNGR. I just put a small amount on FNGR. So let's get some targets on that. Alright, this is my entry. Target. First one, 510. Alright, I'm also seeing a 517. Once again, I'm using Einstein to get these levels here, looking at different time frames. Seeing a 520. All right. Right now I have three. I do have three setups in that. All right. GR. ESLA, nah, there's nothing there. What is that other one we're seeing there? VFS, probably not. No, there's no volume there. I actually like the chart though, but there's just zero. There's just very little volume. Let's see, VFS. No volume. Like the chart, but no volume.
KTPI.
Morning, Glenn. How are you, sir? Not getting anything on the indices this morning, so we'll still got a couple things here. Looking at the mini Russell. Nothing on mini Russell. It's going up, looks like. Mini NASDAQ. Not seeing anything on the mini NASDAQ. E-mini, nothing on the E-mini. Remember, next week, we're going to focus just on indices, all right? So during the morning show, we're just going to focus on the indices. And you guys don't have to follow a lot. I mean, there's people that only trade the E-mini S&P for a living, and that's it. Or the mini Russell. So you don't have to have a ton of different instruments to trade. Just you could pick one you like. I've been trading the E-mini for, wow, over 40 years now. So I understand the indices really well. So we're gonna focus on those next week. We're gonna see what we can do with just trading the indices. But I'm not seeing anything yet. The small Dow, it's up 52, so we'll probably get a higher opening at this point. I'm not expecting that to really hold the day. I'm expecting it to come back down. So, but that's always a guess. I mean, nobody can really predict, but based on what I'm seeing here, I wouldn't be surprised to see a down day today in the Dow again. I do check currencies from time to time, but I'm really not seeing anything on any of the currencies, so I'm not going to touch those. I'll wait a little bit longer on those. Nothing on natural gas. It is possible I may get a buy on crude oil. So let's look. I want to look at something here on crude. All right, that 87.85 is a potential buying opportunity. So I'm going to mark that. 87. $87.85. I'm also going to put an alert there. $87.85. So we're going to watch crude. If it hits 87.85, probably take a light position on it. I mean, there's just not a whole lot that's really doing anything in here. Just not a whole lot, folks. Keep an eye on this crude down here.
VINO.
Yeah, Glenn, they've been really, really quiet. All right, so we're just basically waiting here. Let's see if we can get some interest after the opening. What is that? PTPI? I don't like PTPI. Alright. You know what? I am getting a buy on VINO. 2 mil VINO on volume. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to start position on VINO.
NSN.
First target. It's gonna be 77. Get here. VINO up here. All right. I have FNGR on and VINO.
VINO.
Okay, I'm getting a 288 target. Getting a 90 target. All right, let's see what we can do here. Already hit target number 1.
VINO. VINO.
I'm going to add a little bit to my VINO.
VINO.
got to stop down here at 480 on FNGR. Comes down to 480, I'm out. Okay, so we're long FNGR and VINO. No indices on yet. Remember what I'm doing here is I just have 4 patterns that I watch. So I look at my stocks, I look at my selection, I'm looking at the ones that have the most activity, highest volume. I like low float, obviously. And then what I'll do is I'll look at those stocks and I'll run them and see if any of my patterns show up. And if they do, then I'll look to take a position once the buy entry is hit on one of the patterns. Once I get triggered on a buy, then Einstein will come in and project levels. And every single one of these levels, historically, have a 72% probability of being hit before it comes down and it hits the lower target or the stop. So still long FNGR and VINO. I like to wait a little bit before the opening, and if I can hang in before the opening, a lot of times we'll get that little pop, and that's when we'll get our run. So I'm okay with a little bit of pullback right prior to the opening, which is in about another 12 minutes. So the idea is to try to get a nice position and then catch that run right after the opening. Doesn't always happen that way, but it happens a lot. SGD, a volume. So if anybody has any stocks you want me to look at, I can certainly run it against my patterns and see what I see. If you have a favorite stock, commodity, I'd look at it for you and see if I see anything. It's a little slow here, and I think we're going to be not expecting any really big runs here until the opening. How about coin? Coin is, Glenn, you follow coin. Let's look at coin. You know, actually, I could see, it's interesting. I could see coin going a little bit higher here. I'm not real excited about it, but I could see it coming up to 73.46. $73.50 all the way up to $73.54, $55. So it's at 25, and what? Good 25-cent run maybe?
VINO.
Looks like coin wants to go for you. All right, VINO starting to move. I've already added probably
VINO.
I'm not going to add any more right now. I want to see what we do on the opening. Once again, big day yesterday. Typically, I'll get a little bit more cautious the following day. FNGR is looking good.
VINO.
Oh, Cam, you shouldn't have got out of VINO. Leaving some on the table. Ah, that's alright. You did good on it. What'd you pick up? 14, 15 cents? Good job. Got back in? Okay, nice. Still have about another 8 minutes here before the opening bell. I think that's when we're going to see our really nice pop. We'll see. But now we have a little cushion to work with.
VINO.
Let me adjust this. Actually, I got in at 260. Let me fix this. VINO. And that's where I added. Not adding anything yet, so we're waiting to see. Not adding on FNGR. Oh, come on.
VINO.
Alright, VINO's looking good. Down just a little bit here on FNGR. Alright, so we have about another 2 minutes here before I switch over to Discord. And then we'll wrap up this free portion of the morning show. So I'm coming into the opening long VINO and FNGR. That's all I have on. I don't have any indices. I am watching crude, but I don't think crude's hit. Let's take a look at crude. Yeah, never got up to 87, 85, never hit my alert. And I don't like it anymore, so I'm taking that off the table. Okay, so we're about 2 minutes out. I want to get ready for the opening bell here. So we will continue on. If you'd like more information on my approach to trading that I've been using for the last 40 years, it is more of a simplistic approach in the sense I'm only looking at 4 different patterns. Once a pattern sets up, then I use Einstein to get my levels. It just makes trading a lot easier. I don't use a ton of indicators, not a believer in indicators. And I am looking at market action, and that's basically what the patterns are. All right, they're just basically looking at market flow and give me high probabilities of where the market's going to go over a short period of time, and that's it. All right, guys, let's wrap it up. Everybody have a good day. Be careful. Yesterday was a big day, so it could be choppy today. We'll see. I think the Dow's going to end up being down for the day by the end of the day, but we'll see on that as well. And everybody have a good day. See you later.